What's good, YouTube? We have Dalton Warren against Juan Herrera, two relatively unknown since we haven't really featured either before, I believe. But both of them are undefeated in the tournament right now, and it should be a pretty good match. So let's go ahead and get this one on the road. We'll see who wins on RPS. And Juan is surprise 76. So that means Dalton is Anima Sola. And my music may be a bit loud. Let me turn that down for you guys. There you go. 10 goldfish, so likely to be heroes. But it could be something else. It could be anything. Summoner Monk, probably heroes. Unless it's a spicy Pendulum Sorcerer coming down. Pitching Raigeki. So, making use of a card that would be dead going first by pitching it off of Summoner Monk. And summoning Shadow Mist. Getting a Mass Change card. Now he's, right now a card short of making Bahamut and Tree Toad. But if he has a... Oh, there's Rhoda. He has access to Bubble Man. So we're going to see Dark Law. We're going to see Bahamut, Tree Toad. Are we going to see... Yeah, there's two sets for the Bubble Man. If he has Call, he might be able to make a Dark Law, but then you risk getting Twin Twistered. So you could have a rank 4 also, though. Rafflesia with Tree Toad is insane, though. So Dark Law may not be the most threatening thing. I am so gonna MLG the Ice Barrier match. And we see the Mass Change go off, so Summoner Monk's just in defense. So we have Dark Law Tree Toad. Pretty threatening here. Wait, he gets a search here? I thought he searched Mass Change. Am I wrong? Oh, that was in the during the draw phase. Okay. So smart in getting extra resources. So now you're staring down Dark Law and Totally Awesome. And we have a Terror Top, so there are answers. Driving while watching a duel, you probably should not do that. You can catch this later on YouTube, most likely. Most good games get put up on YouTube. I do not suggest driving. You could listen, but if you're looking over, it's that's pretty dangerous. And oh, Tack'em Tom gets ripped out, so it got searched and gets ripped out of hand, preventing a rank 3 play. Unless he has another. Which is so unlikely. Was that the best thing to hit, though? Ooh, Fiendish Rhino, so it is BA. Which means special into rank 3s can happen later in this turn. But if he loses Fiendish Rhino here, he's in a rough situation. I'm gonna clean my glasses while these duelists think about their next plays. Man, that was a rough beat getting that Tack'em Tom board ripped out of hand, I feel. So does he special an extra BA here since Rhino's up to negate their effects? Well, not negate, but they can't be destroyed. So it negates the self-inflicting effect. Nope. Here is Dante in defense mode. And he can't even mill, so I'm kind of confused as to why he's made this, because Bahamut can just climb on over. I guess he can make a Beatrice. And that's what's happening here. Or no, he's revealing Barbar, never mind. He's making a different 3. And I'm going to turn off my phone volume here. Man, you put dueling, games are life indeed for you, man. Also, I do have a new donation GIF up. Let me make sure my Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro window, and yes it is, my Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro window is indeed below the Twitch alerts. So, you all can make that pop up. It's pretty nice, if you haven't seen it yet. I'd like to see someone as a name besides St. Maddox on that bar, guys. And the Lich here is getting negated, so he's basically calling the bluff that there wouldn't be any others. And ooh, 10 goldfish back to hand is super nice. And he's still, if this Bahamut's not dealt with, there's another free Totally Awesome coming. BA probably definitely struggles with this strong turn 1 hero board. I've seen some BAs trying to tech Fire Lake again to deal with hero boards and other boards that are built. Definitely an interesting kind of situation for them to have to deal with things like this again. Probably going for F-Zero, I can see that. Oh, and here we go. That'd be so funny if you main deck Reapers and main deck Totally Awesome and like you're able to do something to take a Bahamut and make your own Totally Awesome with it. He can make a Grand Pulse, force the, or slash pop the back row, and then F-Zero like you guys were saying, but it looks like Breaksword instead. Breaksword will have to pop something. Man, this is just rough. I guess he can pop Dark Claw, but if that's another mass change down, he can't. So it looks like he's going to attack Summoner Monk, risking any kind of Mirror Force card like Storming, which I guess isn't played as often. It's usually Quaking, and there is Quaking. My reads are so on today. And there we have a game 1 scoop. Heroes taking that. We always like to take this time to thank ARG, Troll and Toad, and PPG. Without them, you wouldn't have these awesome tournaments with free prizes with no entry. Pretty awesome to get this high-level competition and talent playing while we get to watch awesome duels. And here we start game 2 safely with probably some next level hero sides. Let me see. Ooh, the Vanity Fiend Tribute on Flying Sea, always a great play. They're gonna have to get over that. That's kind of BA's tool when they go first to shut down other strategies. Although Book of Eclipse is more prevalent. Looks like we have a lot of feature night matches tonight, boys. We have Tiffany Presley versus Aaron McInnes at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 Central. And then we should have 2 at around 9 Central. Alfie Dankenstan versus Jared Dunn. We have emergency call, so we're still going. Just thinning the deck, probably trying to find outs. Thinning the deck a little more. I assume he has outs. He usually scoop if you have no outs, so likely some sides that were pretty good. Maybe Book of Moon, Book of Eclipse, Enemy Controller even. We saw he main decked Regeki. I'm definitely going to MLG up that Ice Barrier Frog. Thomas Pham? Yeah, he's a really good player. You're going to get to see some features with Thomas Pham tabletop-wise someday. Maybe in a team war to come. Another set pass. Oh, double set. All right. Oh, yeah, he also has Quaking at his access. So, like, there's a lot of ways to deal with this Vanity's Fiend. But if he draws another, he can, like, attack, get Quaking, and then summon another. But he has to get to that. And there goes Bubble Man, so no answer yet. Just 3 sets. GOAT tournament? I always listen to people that do support the stream a little more, and these tournaments are a lot of work. So if somebody directly supported a decent amount, and then we figured out a fair prize pool maybe from a side pool by one of our sponsors, we could very well have a GOAT tournament for free with sponsors. But again, it takes time out of what we're doing. May not be completely our target audience that would all want to watch that. It's kind of a niche within a niche. Competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Already being niche. Competitive GOAT is really fun. I would really enjoy it. But we would kind of need help to do that, I would assume. You're killing me, Smalls. This Vanity's Fiend. This hairy dude ain't going down. And then one of the heroes' problems still is you only have like 10 to 12 monsters, just like heroes of old for the most part. Basically, in order to make that happen, we need for St. Maddox not to be the only name on that scroller. And KD8 Fizzles in front of him. But he actually bribed to get to play GOAT on stream. That's the funny part of what you're talking about. He played zombies in GOAT format. It was actually very entertaining to watch. And then he lost because he didn't use the anime effects. You actually can play GOAT in this. You have to turn your anime cards on and then do some specific rulings. Pretty interesting stuff to learn. So punching in 24 now, and drawing to 8 total cards here. Being broke is fine, boys. College does that. Hey, Drakid, what up? But, to answer you, there is a chance. Another set. Could it finally be a threat? I doubt you lock yourself with 4 useless cards. Oh, 24 punches in. This hairy dude. Excuse me. I need to actually remember something about that. Some thoughts on Market Watch. And still, now we finally have 5 sets. If you have Twin Twisters, you've got to hit that new one. It has to be something by now. You don't just lock yourself. And there's a Quaking finally, but does he have access to another? And will it get bottomless? Because we've had no chance for reactives. Bottomless, floodgated. Oh man, the duel is open now, boys. What wouldn't I raid your fridge do for a Klondike bar? Ooh. Oh, okay. We've got Infernoid BA. The Infernoid pieces didn't even show their head the first duel because of Dark Law. So, this is interesting now. This can try to blow up a back row for free. Oh, it's getting bottomless instead. And that didn't even eat the normal summon, so like that was meant to bait that out in case he does have another Vanity's Fiend, which is where I'm thinking this is going. But he could not have it at all. That could have just been meant to bait it out, period. And there is the tribute for a second Vanity's Fiend, so if you see the line of play and it makes sense, it just usually does. So I think it would have been really smart to kind of just hope that it doesn't hit the right one and save that bottomless. Because it was kind of obvious he was forcing cards. But again, you don't want to just lose a card and give them a free one. So it's kind of understandable to have let yourself lose the card. Ooh, and no new sets, just the set monster. This means Vanity's Fiend's likely just continuing his punching on through. And there is Desires. He's not in danger of decking out. He has 17 to his 12. You gotta wonder if some of those outs got banished by the hero player's desires. Oh, setting his own flying C. Rough. So Dalton having a rough go of it this game after taking such a quick game one. But one really putting in work with his walk-in floodgates. But unable to really pressure any further. And all these monsters getting set. Actually pretty surprising to see this many monsters, but I guess he's gone through his resources so well. Oh man, I'm just itching to like MLG this thing tonight. And what do we got? This BA player has so many cards. BA Infernoid, 2, 4, 6. And there just keeps being a monster in his way, monster after monster, but what resources are left then? What's in this man's hand too? 5 cards. Oh, finally Decatron, so a card that can become a hammer dick and let him hit and direct. And 500. So you'd rather have the Nunchu, huh? And there's the surrender. So we have a game 3 here. Now, Hero's getting to go first has a bit more advantage against something like Vanity's Fiend. So you have to wonder how... And he's revealed that it's Infernoids now, too. Very interesting. For those of you that saw my skit this morning, how did you all enjoy the little skit that I did? Kind of changing it up a little this week while keeping the other segments still going. Decklist explosions. Also Hillary.deck. We need to duel Glasgow Yu-Gi-Oh! We can't let him make Yu-Gi-Oh! Great again. Harambe's like my win condition in that deck. So how did Heroes open this game? It's game 3, you won the dice roll game 1, you did your job. Game 2, you got Vanity's Fiended out. Have you drawn a monster? That is your important part. Because this deck, this BA deck, really, really grinds through any back row. So you need your setup. You need a Dark Claw. And you need to not get Kaiju'd for the most part. Really taking his time here. And yeah, he's got... Okay, so he's got a Shadow Mist. That's usually a good sign. And yeah, there we go. But he's doing that during his turn, so no Bubble Man to hand. Interesting. Oh, never mind. My bad. I didn't see the change here. Oh, he just normal summoned it. Right. My bad. And we have an end phase. So just a Dark Claw. Just a Dark Claw. I am enjoying Invasion. Oh, Kaiju'd away. Kumongus. It went from a Field of Banishment to just some sticky string. And a Terror Top Auto Top on top of this. Like I said, it turbos through back row. Back row is just not enough to stop BA Infernoid. Unless it's Iron Wall. And even then, Grand Pulse will pop an Iron Wall. No attacking Tomboard getting ripped out this time. Yeah, BA has lived through it all. See, people say they get tired of BA, mainly I guess because there hasn't been a huge break from it, but like, Necros format was a small break until it came back. And I just want to say, like, Mermails have come back again and again, but they're not dominant. They don't, like, win like BA because Dweller's like the ultimate tool against them once you know they're playing it. Eventually a dice rolls one against them. Eventually there's a turn 1 Dweller, game 1. And then game 3 usually comes down to, like, Chalice or not, and they're just not going to have Chalice every time. So, like, people aren't as frustrated with Mermail for some reason, though, even though it's such a dominant strategy. Yet they're just so frustrated with BAs. And I guess it's because, like, they're just so used to the strategy now, there's not much to add. Even though we see things like this, like Infernoid BA, that kind of evolved the deck a little. Ooh. Saint Samos, say. What's up, Saint Samos? Can you only banish monsters or anything? Ooh, and a bottomless. It's going to chain his effect so that he doesn't lose it and probably get rid of that Shadow Mist. There's Call the Haunted here. It'll just miss the target. And it does indeed target the Shadow Mist. It is getting removed, no Call the Haunted there, and bottomless. Basically just forcing a tag out there. Now let me read if it's any card. Banish 1 card on the field, indeed. It looks like we're ranking up into Beat Rice. But in defense mode, so leaving the sticky string on field. That's interesting. This has 2,500 defense. That's actually not too big of a joke against BA. Oh, the double Bubble Man. Are you going to Farfa here? I think you got to. Fafa. So yeah, taking care of the castle after it's overlaid. It'll just be a 2,000 beater, unless there's something here to help get rid of that. But remember, Pilgrim cannot be targeted if you try to save your Castel here. Looks like no salvation will be found. Both Bubblemen hitting the graveyard, Castel being removed from grave. Oh, but there is an instant fusion after the Force of Use. But Castel's gone. How's he going to answer this? Probably Utopia Lightning, and that leaves just Barbar and a mystery card in hand. And if he has the Prime, no, he's not low enough life points to activate effect. No extra material anyways. Gonna beat over and do 2,400 probably, not putting this in defense. I'd still consider putting this in defense, because 25, again, as I said, is no joke against BA as a defensive wall. Well, it looks like we're punching for damage. Which isn't wrong either. There's so few cards on both sides that the resource war is real right now. So it's Barbar and 2 mystery card pickups versus a field of Utopia Lightning, Sticky String Castel, and a mystery back row that has not been forced this entire time. Could be a strike as well. A strike, if it's summon a BA, reveal a BA, that strike can just end this entire duel. And there's a reveal. No negation there. And there's a normal summon of a Farfa. That'll be interesting to see if, even if it's Dante, if there will be a stop. And Dante's fine, it seems. It could just be a mass change card. Dante's going to get it to mill, which is so dangerous with the Infernoid strategy. And Barbar's going to get to push a little extra damage. Oh my gosh, did I just see 3 BAs come off the top? I did. A Lich, Libic, and Calcab. Libic not mattering so much because you can just special whatever it is. Calcab gonna force that back row back though for a safe turn. This is a surprisingly close game. And now he's going to be able to crash with that lightning and get effects after, I believe. Unless he wants to just kill the Kumongous, take the advantage here, and have his 2500 defensive wall that the lightning can't get over. And that's what he's going to do. Now he's living a dangerous life here because top deck Raigeki and away to a monster could be huge. Just depends on that spell that's been useless this whole time. Anki would be game. If he has a Shadow Mist into Anki into another change card. So like if he got away to Shadow Mist here, and that is indeed a mass change like I was reading, Anki is straight up game. And nope, it's a set pass. Ouch. BA is going to get to mill 3 again. This time it's probably Infernoids coming down by the judgment of deck thinning. And, oh, Tour Guide, Desires, and what? Oh, and a Nunchu, so there is an Infernoid. So he's got access to 2. And Farfa's going to get to help him make a push this turn. Now, what's he going to do? I think you, I don't know if you just give him Lightning back. ABCs are nice. I like Metal Foes a lot too. Watching Metal Foes seems like the most interactive play for a deck, like making its own boards and then playing during your opponent's turn too. Heroes, I think, rely too much on their opener and winning the dice roll. I feel, personally. Right now it's showing back and forth having even won the dice roll. Against a deck that it's supposed to be pretty darn good against. So Saint Samos, if this back row can't do something real, is gonna just get completely stuffed. Or the back row is gonna get completely stuffed. And he gets to keep his Dante in defense in case of quaking, but why power it up then? I could see milling for the resources, but... Ooh, it is quaking. Nice read. So his Dante will not be stuck face down, but it's just 1,000. He's going to tribute in response to this in order to not just have a Saint Samos stuck to where it's a 0 defense. Also, just easy to climb over. He'd rather pick a card out of the graveyard. And there goes Norden, so no call the Haunted rank 4s here. So he held quaking all this time. Interesting. Again, if he can get to Anki, it's game. This hero player is still in a great position. Billy playing that Xenoverse in the background. Rare Fish is already legal for Zodiac Tourney, by the way. Which does matter. It's another rank 4. It's another level 4 water. That's very important. Oh, 10 goldfish touching down. Activating effect, so it is live. Summoning Summoner Monk. He's going to be able to make a 4 here. Does he have one that can go for game? Most people don't play a second castle. Nope, it's Rafflesia. He is setting up defense. Unfortunate, but Floodgate Trap Hole, very, very powerful. And it's a pass back, so unlikely now that he'll get to a position to where he can just make an Enki and running through for game yet. And now the Infernoid player is trying to get resources to summon St. Samos back, attack, remove, but Floodgate Trap Hole is there now. And a set. Hopefully he doesn't just like look and draw it. That'd be the worst. And Bottomless is already gone, right? This duel, I believe, or was that a previous duel? I think that was previous. So there are pieces of Rafflesia that can be just drawn here. Oh, yeah, Bottomless is gone. I was right. Two sets. If he's got a mass change and again. Oh, Desires. What did you banish and what are you drawing to? And there's Rhoda. Will he have Enki? There's Shadow Mist. And a pause. Some people don't even play Enki. I think you've got to. It's OTK potentials are just so nice for one card. But again, I can see it being similar to like being able to play Trapeze and not playing it, I guess. Oh, nope, he has nothing he can do with the Shadow Mist he's searching. Now drawing to 5 in hand. That hero player knows he needs some defense. Twin Twister's going to blow out these back rows. Pitching an Infernoid, so free cost. And a good one, too. That was Twin Twisters and a Emptiness. Ouch! I'm surprised that Emptiness just wasn't flipped already. Oh, a Sticky String! So he has the double... Oh, and a 1-for-1. This is just going so right for one. Oh, man. Decatron's going to become whatever he wishes it to be. And he's just going to have straight the double attacker loaded to do just wipe this entire board if he wishes. He sends a St. Samos, though. Oh, man. Decatron popping itself off to remove from game using St. Samos's tribute effect. And he's removing Dark Law. And the double attacker is summoned, so he's going to be able to wipe Lightning and Sticky String off this board. Because Castel is basically the same thing but lower tech. Unless he wants to press the damage, and he does. So 800. And I'd still take care of Lightning because it still has a effect, I believe, right? Or does it not since it has no material? Nope, doesn't need a material. I'd still whack it. Nope. It can also be ranked up. Oh man. We've got a ball game that went in the opposite direction of what I thought would happen, but now here's a set. Like I said, Utopia having that effect can come into play. Oh, Utopia cannot be used as an Xyz material. So it cannot be ranked up, huh? Even using a spell card. Where did it all go wrong? And now threatening game, depending on his draws, the Infernoid player, is where he was being threatened with game just a turn ago. And double damage. And quaking. The 4-set, but he leaves it this time instead of tributing. So that he has some defense himself. Now, Enki's no longer game unless he has, like, double mass change. So, like, he would need, like... And he would have already used a mass change if he drew it. Rough. Can't activate what? Oh, you're right. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, Utopia actually prevented it from attacking. That effect I was talking about versus Kumungus actually came into play. That's actually pretty ridiculous that that became relevant in this duel. At least for the moment anyways. Also to note, Vanity's Fiend can't just summon over Dante, get a card back, and then crash into Utopia either if he kept that in at all. Just another situation that he could be facing with those 5 cards in hand. Or 3 cards, my bad. He had 5 earlier. We are on Yugioh Pro. This is Percy. Now drawing to 5 is the hero player Dalton. Dalton and Juan having a pretty good back and forth duel here. Actually starting to get in danger of deck out range, but I doubt that'll happen. Hey, thanks for that follow. Super Mario 91 PSX. Foolish is going to turbo him out something here. And he gets a Seer. Seer will get back a Dante and he can make an F-Zero. Can F-Zero take lightning? Oh, he's getting a Libic instead. Okay. Libic will be able to summon a 3. And there's a Graph. Yes, Mac can use it. Graph and Terratop here. Gonna make Break Sword and go for game. Or, no, it's still not game. Jeez. Okay, so Break Sword can pop the face down. And pop Lightning. And then he can summon 28 and have 48, 58. Yeah, that should be game. He has 2 to banish. 1. Nope, he does not. Ouch. What a rough game. Okay, so he's going Leviair. Leviair will have to be Decatron. Hey! Awesome, Blair. Glad you're starting to play this game. There's a lot to learn. My channel is a great place to check it out, House of Champs. You can learn quite a bit by watching live matches. We do commentate them usually in depth and give you a play-by-play so you can start to break down the game for yourself. And there's also a lot of helpful tips to learn over on House O Champions. The links are down below. Also, MCole40, pretty good for OCG news, but that's kind of futuristic. But he'll have gameplay from these also that are very important. So here's Decatron, and a Destruction. I like that. That's a pretty good pun. Thanks for joining, man. Rest in peace, St. Maddox not being the only name on the donation bar at some points, though. So Decatron blowing away problems, and now he should be able to hit game if... No! Can he? Oh, he can't pop his face down. It's stuck there. Okay. Yes, Yugioh Pro is free. Fafa. So, 6 cards left in deck, though. Raigeki, oh my gosh. If Raigeki touches down here, I'm gonna go nuts. 2,900 to 56. And this field, it's still not that impressive. Ooh, a 10 goldfish. That is a huge starter card for this turn. Oh, and Shadow Mist, so he's going to get to search out a quick play spell change card here. Oh, man. This game has had so many twists and turns down to the limit. Instant fusion on top of it, but Norden is gone, right? But the fish is legal. I think Norden's gone. I believe that was this game. And there is the first appearance of Rare Fish. Legal for this round. Quite rare. Think meme. Fishy, fishy, fishy. So, Bahamut is made. Totally Awesome is going to make his first appearance in this Game 3. Split? Oh man, yeah, I wonder what that one back row is. Oh, okay, so, Decatron has emulated the effect, tributes, his Antondal away in order to, get it off the field. But that defense may have been needed. He may need that. Okay, no Anki, never mind. Raigeki, oh my gosh, he saved until the end! If that trap's not real, this is game. And Totally Awesome swings through. Darklaw swings through. Bahamut unable to attack because it's summoned Totally Awesome, though. 1,000 left. This game has no stop. It's insane. And there's so many resources loaded here. Wow! Oh, if there had been an Anki. If there had been an Anki, that face down being hit would have been so punished. Or maybe all the mass change spell cards are gone and I'm just wrong. I can't see those face down banished. Because 2 mass changes are already gone. It's very well the third could be gone, and Anki just wouldn't have made sense. A 2,800 attack twicer. It all comes down to Dalton's back row. Totally Awesome's going to get struck down here, and 600 damage. It's going to use its effect, I believe, or... Nope. Okay, yeah, it's using its effect. Going for that other 10 goldfish. So rank 4 next turn. And now you've got to take care of this Bahamut. There's just another totally awesome on board too. Wow. Raigeki. Oh man, the twist and turn of this game 3. He has another attack. But he does attack Dark Law. Ouch. So Bahamut is left. Oh, there's Decatron, so he has follow-up. But leaving that 500 attacker on board is so dangerous with such low life points. But he will be able to tribute it off at any point with Antondo. So pop pop. There is a full, a clear field, back and forth at such low life points. Will we see the conclusion this turn? I think it has to come down to this turn or next. What a stunning great game. 7 cards and 8 cards left in deck. 10 goldfish is summoned. It is activating its effect. So we had the monster resource, and there is another Shadow Mist. Activating effect. So the last one was left in deck, so Enki could have pressed if he had it. But how does he climb the Santander now? Utopia's gone. That would be almost forced game. What do we have? 5 cards left in the extra deck. I just noticed that. Wow. He's gonna... Oh! Enter the battle phase to do this. Okay. So, if he gets Enki here, which would be odd, because that could have meant a forced game since he had the last mass change to search. And there is Enki, so Enki should have been gamed the other turn, I feel like, unless I'm missing something. But this is gonna only put him down to 100 or 200. Jeez. Oh my goodness, unless he can get a mass change too. Oh wait, what happened? Oh, the attack direct for game, never mind. Wow! So Enki attacks direct for game, and there you have it. Oh man. So thanks everybody for tuning in. That was a really, really exciting match. Wow.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up this video to show your support. And please check out Vancol40 for Cardfight Vanguard, MCole Games for miscellaneous trading card games, and No Limit Gaming for a brand new series of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks for watching.